Good afternoon, bonjour à tous. Bienvenue à notre cérémonie en direct ainsi que virtuelle pour célébrer la générosité de Barry Lorenzetti. My name is Ann Whitelaw, and I have the pleasure of serving as Interim Provost and Vice President Academic at Concordia, where I am a proud three-time graduate. I am delighted to be your MC for this special event, live and socially distanced. While most of you are at home, we are gathered here at our beautiful John Molson building on Concordia's Sir George Williams campus. I would like to begin by acknowledging, as we do at all events, that Concordia's campuses are located on unceded Indigenous lands. The Ganyengahaga Nation is recognized as the custodian of the lands and waters on which we gather today. Tiohtià:ke, or Montreal, is historically known as a gathering place for many First Nations. Today, it is home to a diverse population of Indigenous and other peoples. For those of you joining us from outside Montreal, take a moment to reflect on the land that you are on, acknowledging the continued connections with the past, present, and future in our ongoing relationships with Indigenous peoples. We have a terrific event planned for you. Bien qu'il serait formidable de vous accueillir en personne, nous sommes fiers de vous voir si nombreux en ligne. Today, we celebrate philanthropy, a generous gift from Barry Lorenzetti to the Campaign for Concordia, Next Gen Now, our university's largest fundraising effort to date. The gift we're about to announce will benefit students enrolled at our John Molson School of Business. As you'll soon hear, Barry Lorenzetti's gift will support the next generation of women entrepreneurs and business leaders. En raison de la pandémie, le programme d'aujourd'hui comportera des segments en direct et préenregistrés. Commençons donc par un message en direct de Graham Carr, notre recteur et vice-chancelier. Please welcome our president, live and physically distanced. Over to you, Graham.
Merci Anne. Je suis heureux de vous accueillir, que vous soyez ici en personne dans le respect des règles de distanciation physique ou que vous nous regardiez en ligne. It's great to imagine that we'll be able to hold more events and activities on campus as we look forward to welcoming our students back in fall. Our world has many outstanding women, entrepreneurs, and women in leadership positions. We can all think of many examples such as Angela Merkel, Christine Lagarde, Mary Bella, Sophie Brochu. But notwithstanding their success, there remain, unfortunately, many barriers to women's accessing C-suites and moving up. Barry Lorenzetti attaquait à ce problème persistant par une action philanthropique de grande portée, notamment son implication dans la YWCA. Concordia has already benefited from Barry's generous support for our Luc Beauregard Center of Excellence in Communication Research and the Mel Hoppenheim School of Cinema. And now he's stepping up to help us take opportunities for women in business to the next level through a major gift to our John Molson School of Business. With his donation of $500,000, we are creating the Barry F. Lorenzetti Center for Women Entrepreneurship and Leadership. Please join me. Through the creation of this center, we aim to address women's equity challenges by fostering research on women's entrepreneurship and leadership. Our goal is to become the Canadian leader in this important field. Concordia is the top-ranked university in North America under 50 years old, and this is partly because of our aspiration to be Canada's next-gen university. This initiative is truly a decisive step in that direction. Le Centre table sur certaines des nombreuses forces de l'École de gestion John Molson en études des entreprises familiales, de l'entrepreneuriat, du leadership et de la gouvernance. En effet, l'expertise de l'école dans ce domaine a certainement contribué à son ascension impressionnante dans les palmarès mondiales. This year, The Economist ranked the Molson School's MBA program 67th in the world. And earlier this month, the John Molson School was the only Canadian institution to make the prestigious Princeton Review World Rankings of the top 50 business schools for graduate-level entrepreneurship. Add to those strengths the performance of our award-winning incubator, District 3, where half the startups are led by women, and you can see why this new center that Barry is helping us to create is a logical next step for Concordia. Let me come at this with another data point. Never has Concordia ranked higher in the global rankings, and never has the university had more women in leadership roles. I'll let you draw your own conclusions. In true Concordia fashion, the Lorenzetti Center's goal is to convene expertise and foster collaboration across disciplines and sectors. Le Centre mettra en lien nos domaines de spécialisation pour favoriser le développement de projets concertés liés au genre. Il réunira également diverses personnalités de milieu des affaires avec des leaders universitaires afin de jeter dans porte autre la recherche et la pratique. Ensemble, ces experts et experts formuleront des recommandations pour combler des écarts sociaux. In addition to that, Barry's gift includes allocations for targeted research grants, graduate-level projects on gender, entrepreneurship, and leadership, annual scholarships for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students, workshops and symposia, mentoring, and sponsorship opportunities for women. Le centre sera dirigé par deux co-directrices exceptionnelles, Ingrid Chadwick et Louise Champoux-Paillé, qui s'adresseront à nous sous peu. Before I turn things back to Anne to introduce the person who is making all of this possible, I want to reiterate my thanks to you, Barry, for your vision and generosity. This is a proud day for Concordia and a big step forward toward our goal of fostering a transformative change for society. Merci encore, and thank you, and back to you, Anne.
Thank you, Graham. I now have the privilege of introducing our next speaker and guest of honor. Barry Lorenzetti was born and raised in Montreal, and he graduated from McGill University in 1974. He began his career in the insurance brokerage business in both London and New York. In 1987, he formed BFL Canada, a Montreal company he has since led to tremendous success as president and CEO. Today, BFL Canada is one of the largest privately owned risk management, insurance brokerage, and benefits consulting firms in the country. Barry serves on a number of boards and nonprofits through his Lorenzetti Family Foundation. His company also champions many worthy causes and has been a vital partner for Canada's national women's hockey teams. Barry's recent honors include the International Business Leader of the Year Award from the Canadian Chamber of Commerce and the Lifetime Achievement Award from Insurance Business Canada. We are delighted to welcome him now live. Barry, over to you.
Thank you very much, Anne. Appreciate those kind words. So thank you. Hello to everyone present today, virtually or physically, and a special thank you to Graham Carr, Concordia's president, for having us today. You know, when I was first approached by Joe Capano and heard that this new center's vision was to become an academic leader in Canada for research on women in entrepreneurship, I asked him if I could be part of this in some very small way. Well, fast forward to today, and you can see that Joe has been very persuasive. However, he didn't have to persuade me that much. At BFL Canada, we strongly believe that a diverse workforce builds a dynamic and successful company. We always aspire to advance diversity and inclusion. By empowering individuals to thrive and be valued for their talents, we help them reach their fullest potential. To be successful in an increasingly diverse world, leaders must be able to finally manage and leverage all of the resources that exist within our workforce, and to develop inclusive environments which can contribute to growth. This is a large part of the BFL Canada's model. Ce modèle d'affaires est en évolution constante. Il était donc naturel que je m'implique dans ce projet. À vrai dire, je suis honoré d'en faire partie. Si nous voulons continuer de créer de nouveaux emplois et contribuer à la croissance économique et sociale de notre société, il est indispensable de développer la place pour la femme dans l'entrepreneurship. According to the Global Entrepreneurial Monitor, GEM, 231 million women launched or operated businesses in the 50 economies around the world that were studied on their latest report on women's entrepreneurship. Although women entrepreneurs are important for creating new jobs and contributing to the social and economic fabric of their societies, the effects of women's entrepreneurship on growth and culture are unfortunately still downplayed. One more reason for me to join you in this wonderful project is the hope I have to build synergy in research areas of strength to develop gender-related collaborative projects across entrepreneurship, leadership, and family businesses. The Center wants to bring together diverse female leaders and entrepreneurs in the business community with academic leaders to bridge the gap between research and practice. I'm an entrepreneur. I can relate to your objectives, and I know what drives people to become entrepreneurs. I get it. And yes, we are a breed apart. We seek autonomy and as much control of our destiny as possible. And moreover, our economy kind of thanks us for that. The main focus areas of the Center will be for research, support for female students, outreach events and workshops, and engaging women leaders and entrepreneurs with the Center. Empowering women fuels thriving economies across the world. Through diversity, we can create better understanding of the problems that we must solve and the solutions necessary to, in fact, solve them. So, let me reach out to our future entrepreneurs, who I'm hoping benefit from our new project. I want you to be successful through this initiative, and I want to leave you with this thought going forward. Every successful entrepreneur has one special characteristic or ingredient that contributes greatly to success, and that's passion. You need to really believe in yourself, and you need to be passionate about what you want to accomplish. Aside from a good business plan, passion will take you where you want to be. Talk about passion every single day during your business life. Now, I remember when I started BFL, I wanted to be in the same building as our competitor. I wanted to occupy a floor below their offices so I could wait at the elevator at lunchtime. If I saw any one of them in the elevator, I entered. If not, I waited for the next one. So maybe you can be a little more mature than I am going forward. But by the way, that company's out of business today. Anyway, I'd like to think I grew up, and at least some extent, let's see what happens in the future. So, let your dreams become a reality. And in closing, allow me to leave you with one of my favorite quotes from Mark Twain. This was given to me 33 years ago by one of my mentors, and he recited to me. It's the first quote, in actual fact, in a book I wrote about our company, BFL Canada, which, by the way, I am proud to say, is a billion-dollar company today. It goes something like this. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than the ones you did. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from this safe harbor, and catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore, dream, and discover. And let me tell you, it's been quite a journey for BFL, and I hope this project will get you off on your own journey to success. Good luck.
Merci, Barry, pour votre témoignage. Fun fact about our donors company, BFL Canada, its management team includes a number of Concordia graduates, including Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer Bertrand Lauzon. All Our next speaker will be closely involved with the new Center for Women Entrepreneurship and Leadership as a key member of our university's academic leadership team. And Maricotto has served as Dean of the John Molson School of Business since 2017. Under her watch, the school has made remarkable strides. Most notably, our MBA program was recently ranked first in Canada for return on investment. In 2020, Anne-Marie unveiled a comprehensive 5-year plan for the John Molson School, guided by a vision to be one of the most relevant, responsible, and respected business schools in the world. Let's hear from our Dean now. Roll the tape, please.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Maricotto and I'm the first woman dean of the John Molson School of Business at Concordia, one of the best and largest business schools in the world. J'ai le plaisir de participer à cet événement virtuel qui célèbre un important geste philanthropique au profit de notre communauté universitaire. Je tiens à remercier M. Lorenzetti pour sa vision. Thanks to his generosity, a new research center will play a crucial role in facilitating gender equity in business, not just in Quebec and Canada, but beyond. Ce nouveau centre guidera la création de savoir et consolidera les percées d'avant-garde que réalisent depuis longtemps l'École de gestion John Molson et l'Université Concordia dans ce domaine. In recognition of our commitment to parity in the workplace, our business school was the very first Canadian business school in 2019 to earn the Parity Certification from Women in Governance, a nonprofit organization that champions career development for women across Canada. L'inclusion est l'une des valeurs fondamentales du plan stratégique de notre faculté. This is why we are so grateful and privileged to have the support of donors like Mr. Lorenzetti, whose values are well aligned with ours. The Barry F. Lorenzetti Center for Women Entrepreneurship and Leadership represents a step moving forward in closing the gender gap. Ce centre donnera lieu à des échanges de connaissances et à des percées majeures pour les femmes entrepreneurs et leaders, ce qui profitera ultimement à notre société. Par ailleurs, les nouvelles bourses financées par le don de Barry Lorenzetti donneront un coup de pouce à de remarquables étudiantes du premier cycle. Elles subventionneront de plus les recherches sur l'entrepreneuriat et la gestion féminin menées au cycle supérieur. L'École de gestion John Molson dispose ainsi d'une nouvelle plateforme encourageant le talent de la nouvelle génération. Au nom de nos étudiants et étudiantes, de notre corps professoral, de nos chercheuses et chercheurs, de notre personnel de soutien ainsi que de toute notre communauté, je tiens à remercier chaleureusement M. Barry Lorenzetti pour sa vision et son support. Merci.
Merci Anne-Marie. J'ai maintenant l'immense plaisir de vous présenter les 2 femmes qui dirigeront ce nouveau centre de recherche important au sein de notre école de commerce. Ingrid Chadwick is an associate professor of management at the John Molson School and the director of the school's National Bank Initiative in Entrepreneurship and Family Business. Ingrid will serve as co-director academic at our new Center for Women in Entrepreneurship and Leadership. She is well suited to the role. Ingrid's research and work has long focused on how organizations can better support women and allow them to thrive. Louise Champoux-Paillé, co-directrice pratique du Centre Lorenzetti, occupe le poste de cadre de résidence à l'École de gestion John Molson depuis mars 2020. Infatigable défenseur de l'égalité des femmes, Louise a intronisé à l'Ordre national du Québec en 2012 et à l'Ordre du Canada en 2016. En 2014, elle a reçu un prix du gouverneur général pour la promotion de l'importance des femmes dans la gouvernance et les postes à haute responsabilité. Let's hear from our co-directors now.
So I'm particularly interested in how we can enable women to thrive as leaders and entrepreneurs, not just in terms of their impact or their performance, but also in terms of their psychological resilience and their well-being.
Domaine d'intervention auprès des femmes, c'est beaucoup dans les organisations cotées en bourse, de manière à ce qu'on puisse augmenter le nombre de femmes au sein des conseils d'administration, mais aussi au sein du pipeline, pour qu'on puisse avoir toujours des femmes qui ont des compétences requises pour atteindre des sommets dans nos organisations. Mais je peux vous dire, après 40 ans, qu'on a tous les talents nécessaires pour y arriver.
Working together with Louise as a co-director for this center, I think it really sets us up to help promote knowledge creation and knowledge sharing about women entrepreneurs and leaders. And I think that's really important, not only within our university, but with our broader community as well. There's still a need for more awareness around the persistent stereotypes and the challenges surrounding women in leadership and entrepreneurship. And so I really hope that this center will help us better understand how to support women in that context. I also think that the center beautifully fits with our core values at JMSB, because we're all about being responsible, inclusive, and engaged with our community. And this is really going to push us to connect with our community in a way that helps to promote diversity and inclusion in entrepreneurship and leadership in particular.
On a des perspectives qui, quand elles sont mises ensemble, font en sorte que les décisions de nos organisations, en tenant compte de l'homme et de la femme, permettent de mieux, disons, d'avoir des décisions qui reflètent mieux.
In terms of our different roles, I will be more in charge of the academic activities as part of this initiative. So that is all about promoting research in this area of women leaders and women entrepreneurs. It's about allocating research funding like grants and scholarships to our students and faculty. And it's also about setting up and working closely with scientific committees and advisory boards to make sure that we have the best impact and relevance in our work.
Soit reconnu au Canada comme l'endroit où on retrouve toutes les expertises nécessaires pour aider les femmes qui sont dans le domaine de l'entrepreneurship, qui souhaitent développer leur talent en leadership. Et après avoir travaillé depuis 1 an et demi, je peux dire que nous comptons sur une masse critique de recherche et de talents de professeurs pour pouvoir établir ce centre sur un plan canadien et même sur un plan international.
I'm really appreciative of this opportunity to help us promote support for women in today's environment.
Merci Ingrid et Louise. Notre programme se poursuit maintenant avec la présentation d'une vidéo de Lisa Giannone. As a respected leader at BFL Canada and a proud alumna of Concordia, Lisa is well positioned to talk about the impact of women in business. Lisa joined BFL Canada as a managing partner in 2009. In 2019, she was appointed Regional Vice President for Eastern Canada. We are excited to hear from our graduate. Can we roll the tape, please?
One of the principal reasons why I joined BFL is really for its model, entrepreneurship, the ability to build. Teaching that I felt I got at Concordia was very much hands-on. It allowed me the opportunity to work with others, learn from others, lead where I possibly could have led. You know, I really felt that the university brought an element of innovating and bringing the best ideas forward, and the fact that I occupy the position that I do was really because of Barry's belief in my potential and my capabilities. And that I can say is basically extended to all women at BFL. Barry's vision absolutely allowed me to voice my opinions and bring forward new ideas, and the culture made it so that I can actually excel. I would like to see it having a mentor, a coach, a plan, and executing on that. The networking is important because you have a number of women that are all trying to achieve the same thing in their professional aspirations. There are a lot of women with potential, and we're working towards, building that confidence and making sure that they understand that there is an equal playing field and that they can achieve their full potential in leadership.
Merci, Lisa. The final segment of our program features a recent graduate who, as you'll soon see, embodies the spirit behind the gift we've gathered here to celebrate. Chloe Evans is an associate in direct private equity at PSP Investments, an investment management firm here in Montreal. Before she joined the company, Chloe was a student leader at our John Molson School of Business. The recipient of accolades and scholarships, she made her mark as a member of the Kenneth Woods Portfolio Management Program. We thought you would enjoy highlights from a recent address by Chloe that demonstrates how women are taking their place in leadership and encouraging others to follow suit. Écoutons maintenant cette remarquable diplômée. Roll the tape, please.
We were all welcomed with open arms by Concordia University, a forward-thinking, progressive institution that genuinely seeks to enrich all students, embraces experiential learning, and breathes diversity. As citizens, it is our responsibility to harness the power we hold from within to effect positive change. We need to be a new frontline of Avengers, an army of influencers dedicated to help reroute our current trajectory and to lead by example. Let us vow to never forget that what we do matters, and that what we don't do perhaps matters even more. By investing in yourselves and the people around you, by taking risks and pushing past adversity, by engaging with the world at large, and by rolling up your sleeves to create your own opportunities, you will find that, piece by piece, you'll become whole. And as you grow into the people that you're meant to become, you will add to the world another layer of beauty. Engageons-nous à orienter nos aspirations vers le bien commun de nos contemporains et celui des générations futures, ainsi qu'à poursuivre inlassablement leur réalisation, même si, parfois, elles nous semblent inatteignables. Be kind, be grateful, be bold, take risks, help others, learn every single day, and most of all, be you. The future is yours.
Merci, Chloe. Graduates like Chloe show us the future for women in business and entrepreneurship and highlight the importance of mentorship at the John Molson School of Business. This concludes our celebration of Barry Lorenzetti's gift to the Campaign for Concordia and the launch of our new Center for Women Entrepreneurship and Leadership. On behalf of our university and leadership team, thank you to Barry Lorenzetti and BFL Canada for making this special event possible. Je suis honorée d'avoir été votre animatrice. Merci d'avoir assisté à cette célébration. Je vous souhaite un excellent après-midi.